I might go wait in line after your friend and then yell something just to get it started.
You know what? He's not buying one.
Hey, get that guy.
The guy to get him.
I didn't cut in line. You guys are crazy.
You gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them all. I choose you.
Now, as I've been telling people, I have concocted a Jingle All the Way-esque plan to acquire a Switch 2 before the end of Thursday. So, I went to the GameStop, and the GameStop was like, we will have consoles available to purchase. And they're like, you will come in on the middle of the day on Wednesday and buy it, and we'll give you a receipt.
Oh, right.
And then you have to come back with your receipt.
I
and
remember
then pick
when
it
they
up
started doing that. That's not a new thing. That's been around for a while.
At midnight. Because they don't want like a huge line of people at midnight having to pay kind of situation. You just give them your receipt, they give you the console, and you can leave. So, here's the thing. Middle of the day, I have to go to work. And it's actually at a kind of awkward time of the day. It's like in the middle of the afternoon. It's like at 3 p.m.
Quit your job.
No,
Quit
it's awkward
your
because
job.
it's like, if it was like at noon, it's like, okay, I'll just make that my lunch hour kind of situation. And I might still do that. But here's what I did. So I called up one of my friends and I was like, hey, how's it going? We're friends. We've known each other for a few years now. Will you at 2 p.m. go to the GameStop and see if there's a line? If there is a line, will you stand in line? And then 45 minutes later, I will arrive and take your spot in line. And then at 3 p.m., I will purchase my Switch 2.
Jeremy, there is no way you are doing that plan and not getting punched in the fucking face.
Yeah.
There's no way.
They're not buying it. We're purchasing
No,
a
the
No, not
person
by
who's
them, by the
saving
rest of the people in
your
line.
spot in line.
Yeah, he's saving my spot in line. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, and you don't think all the people behind him are going to be like, the fuck?
Yes, he's not buying anything.
No, it's not. Doesn't
that
matter if he's buying. It's the point.
The
that
60
you are
other
cutting
people
them.
behind them.
I'm not cutting them. I've put someone is standing in line in the queue.
Jeremy, that's exactly what you're going to sound like before you get a fucking knuckle sandwich.
But here's my question: Why is that wrong? I did it
Well,
for
because
Evan.
to everyone behind your friend,
I did- I
it
did
looks
the
like you
exact
just
same thing
cut
for
the
Evan.
line.
I'm not saying it was the right thing to do.
But everyone, so that he's standing, he's not buying one. I'm buying one.
I have a Blood Money Switch 2. Is that what you're or a Switch? Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's not buying one. I'm buying one, right?
It doesn't
No,
matter who's buying it. It's just the principle of the thing. If
What's
you
the
were
principle? There's
Okay,
someone
walking-
waited in line.
okay,
Yeah,
if you
cut the queue.
I'm not
Exactly.
cutting the queue.
oh no,
What do you mean? Oh no!
so-
This
so
is a perfectly normal thing
If
to
I
do.
if I go to an amusement park and you're standing first in line and there's like, this roller coaster has never been opened before and everyone's very excited to ride it, and I am like, oh, thank you, Jeremy, I'm just gonna hang right out here and like sneak in the line. You don't think the people behind
that's
me would
literally
be
what Fast Pass is. You
that's
get a
not
thing and it says
GameStop's not Disneyland.
But-
That's the
but
thing. It's
here's
like
the-
there's going to be people.
No, I'm not talking
lined
about
up
Fast Pass. I'm talking about just a
outside
line.
the
Like,
door.
I'm just
Yeah,
talking
and
about how
here-
lines work in general.
Well, but here's the thing: if someone was there and then someone came up and was like, "Thanks for holding my spot," and that other person left, and it was the same amount of people in front of you, that's literally nothing about your experience behind them changes.
The person who leaves, like your friend, has to very loudly be like, "I'm leaving now. I wasn't actually gonna buy like."
one.
They have to like shoot off a fucking flare gun
Yeah,
to
well,
let
and
people.
they're gonna hand out little like tickets, and I'll take his ticket, and I'll be like, "Oh, look, my friend was nice enough," and everyone, you know what? Everyone's gonna be fucking chill.
You're right. They're gonna
that's-
clap for you.
I think
They're gonna applaud. They're like, "Why didn't I think of this?"
I think we need to
I
Nathan
can't
Fielder
believe
this
you
out
haven't
right now.
heard of like people doing this before. Again, I did it for Evan.
It's not that it's unheard of. It's just that. It's
How is it
going
rude?
to-
How is it rude?
You can ask the people on Wednesday when it happens.
But
what
but
they
what
think.
makes it rude to you if the amount of people in front of you doesn't move back?
So you don't think that if you were standing in a line for 45 minutes and carved time out of your day, maybe your work day even, to wait
And he
in
doesn't
line?
have to work.
No, not your friend. The general stranger who will be in
Right
line
behind your friend.
your friend.
Yes.
You don't think that after waiting 45 minutes at the GameStop in Santa Fe, and then some guy comes and takes the place right in front of you and is like, thanks, man, and then buys their Switch 2 after waiting like 5 minutes, that they're going to feel a little bit like, wow.
Well, so here's the thing. They could have done that.
Good thing.
Yes, they could have.
It's pretty privileged, Jeremy.
No,
you think
it's
everyone's
not.
got friends?
Yeah, they're a bunch of nerds.
Unemployed
So of course they
friends?
don't have friends.
I could see it being less of an issue in that. Oh wait, no, this is you're in line to buy it. This is not you've already bought it.
Yes.
So,
I'm
yeah, no,
in
that's a
line
problem.
to purchase- It's not a problem. I would have been there if I could be there. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure they'll be.
And this is gonna happen, and it'll be fine.
Jeremy, make sure you keep your body cam on.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I can't believe you guys think this is like an insane thing that people are gonna like riot about.
I mean, give us an update next week.
Yeah,
That's all I'm asking.
And when I have my fucking Switch 2 for our party, you'll be like, "Wow, Jeremy, that was a great idea to have the guy wait in line."
Keep your 3DS camera on.
Yeah.
3DS camera.
So Ben, you've never been at like a restaurant and someone is like, "Oh, I'm gonna, my friend is coming, and I'm gonna stand here for them," and then that person leaves and they take the other person's place.
Have you? Did that person not join you at the restaurant?
I mean, yes, I've had people cut in front of me before.
That's not cutting in front of you.
Isn't it?
No, it's not.
Physically
because
inserting
the queue
someone
is
in
the
the
same
line.
amount of people.
Yeah, but you're a different guy.
Yeah,
you're a
but-
It doesn't matter.
It's not the same
They
guy.
built this relationship with your lobbyist, and now they're gone.
That's true.
It's not. It's the same amount of
Your
people in front of
doppelganger.
you.
I don't know.
I
Jeremy
don't get-
Zelik stand-in.
I've asked people at like concerts to hold my place in line, all this kind of stuff.
If your friend wears the same outfit as you, I think that's okay. If you walk up and you're wearing your picnic shirt and they leave wearing like the same picnic shirt, I think you can like confuse the crowd. They won't be on to it.
We need like a Mission Impossible style mask
I
pull
do
off.
not see how this would cause any real issues.
You're
What
both
about
wearing-
it's just that there's nothing to get mad about. Someone is there, and then
You're
someone it will be
mad.
the same amount of people. Your chance of getting it is not lesser because of this.
Jeremy,
It's just the principle of the thing.
What's the principle?
When you're waiting for something and then someone gets it immediately, that's kind of unfair.
But I'm not getting it immediately. Someone's waiting in line, and I will wait in line when I have time to.
I might go wait in line after your friend and then yell something just to get it started.
You know what? He's not buying one.
Hey, get that guy.
Get him!
I didn't cut in line. You guys are crazy. This is literally what like a fucking fast pass at Disneyland does.
No.
Yes.
You have to.
I don't think
pay for
GameStop
that
has
and
fast
they
passes.
do a
Well, you
separate
have to pay
line.
for that now.
But that's also like a built-in part of the system.
Right.
What you're doing is not. GameStop doesn't have a thing on the thing that says like have a friend wait instead.
Yeah. Jeremy's doing some social engineering here.
Again, I did this for Evan. That's all I'm saying.
And that's what you should tell everyone. Because you're like, I've done this for someone before.
But you guys are just like, here's the thing: is I literally bought 2 things, so I took someone's opportunity.
That's worse.
For
Okay,
for
so
Evan.
this is crazy. This is crazy.
So Evan has exploited this exact system.
I didn't ask for that.
He was like, "Here's money. Go wait in line at Best
Oh
Buy
yeah,
to
but
get
no,
a
but I
Switch for me."
but I never showed up was the thing.
Yeah,
that
but
was-
that's what I'm saying is that like there
If
would have
they-
been an extra Switch in that line if I hadn't been there.
No, I think that's the thing though is you just need that person to buy it for you and then go get it later, and then there would no
not
harm,
gonna
no
look.
foul. No harm,
Then no
no
one
foul.
would know.
Why is that better?
Because they don't see it happen.
That's true. Honestly, that's where it lies.
Why is that better? Is just because you can pretend that life
Yeah.
isn't happening in front of you?
Correct.
Life
Ignorance
isn't
is
happening.
bliss.
in front of
Exactly.
you. Oh my gosh.
Jeremy, if
This
anyone
is
gives you trouble,
crazy.
just yell the rehearsal.
Yeah. I'm Nathan Fielder. Drink my piss.
Sorry, Jeremy.
next week. It's
All will be revealed.
Well,
Yes.
next week we will.
They'll be
I don't
down
know
the
if Evan
host.
will have, but next week, me, Ben, and Ian will have touched a Switch too.
Why do you say it like that?
HD Rumble, baby.
See, that's the thing that I think is so funny is like Jeremy texted the group chat for this Mario Karty, as it were, being like, "Oh no, I don't know if I'll get my Switch 2," and I was like, "All right, well, you guys can still come over and hang out. Like it should still be fun."
We can't.
And Jeremy decided he still has to go on this Jingle All the Way-esque
Well,
adventure.
that's because I want it, Ben.
Well, I know you want it. It's not a matter of I paid for it even. It's just you want it. And I understand that.
Yes.
You don't have to explain it to me. Mm-hmm. I just want the stakes of this story to be fully explained.
But it's fucking high because you getting 8 people together for an event. It's hard in our society.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
if you don't have a Switch 2 by Saturday, don't bother showing your face at this
No,
point.
I show up and you just fucking kill me.
Yep.
We open the door. We're like, sorry, who
Who are you?
Who are you?
Wait.
Are you
Well,
the pizza guy?
yeah.
And then the guy you hired to stand in line for you comes and you're like, hey!